Hey, what's up everybody, it's Special Game 75 here. Today we're playing Fantasy Tavern Sextet Vol.3 Postlude Days, Part 7, and we're still on Chapter 4. Whew. If I had to describe her in one word, it's exactly what I would call Anzu right now. It is? I'm only able to utter this vague response. Oh man, we're still in Chapter 4, but I think we're on 5 now. Hope it is 5. A few days later, Anzu was about to come back to the work at the Stray Sheep Tavern. She's even more cheerful than usual, and I doubt it's just my imagination that she's raining down smiles on all the customers. It's good. That day I was scolded thoroughly by Lupin and the others. I'm not surprised. I went off to save Anzu like a knight on his lone steed, totally unprepared. If one of the kidnappers or someone with a weapon had been in that cave, I doubt we would have escaped unharmed. Just thinking back on it makes my skin crawl. Ever since then, Dahlia's training has gotten a lot stricter. As a result of them discussing on their own, it seems that I'm to be trained to fight properly if not to compete with Dahlia herself. Just when I finally gotten used to regular training and thought that I'd be able to say goodbye to all those sore muscles. It's time we get stronger, guys. It's time. I'm going to be sore day in and day out again now. However, I can tell that my sword skills are improving. I'm not sure if I have an aptitude for it, or I just have a good instructor. I'm sure it's the latter. Ah, Plumeria. Oh yes, what is it? Would you like another cream puff? She's so cute. Thanks for worrying, but I'm fine. Yeah, well, thanks for checking on me. See, this is the best wife to marry. Followed by Veronica. Huh? She said give me a checkup, right? There's nothing wrong with me in particular. Saying this, Plumeria lays her hand on my chest. Then she carries my hand up to her chest. Whoa! What are you doing? Every time I make a move, Plumeria hugs onto my hand tighter and it sinks deeper into her chest. Whoa! We're getting real deep down there. Oh no. That's all your fault, Plumeria. Any man's heart is going to start pounding if you put their hands on your breast like that. I'm gonna be sweating hard from that. Anyway, it isn't standard procedure to measure someone's pulse on their neck or wrist. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. No, I can explain. That's not it. Anzu, who's showing up in the tavern, is just looking at me with scorned eyes. Look closer. How can you make a mistake for squeezing her boobs? No! Stop it! Wow. Just wow. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. It's true that Plumeria's face is red, and that she's crying out in worrisome voice, but still, I swear I'm not guilty yet. I have a feeling that the end is near. Daisy, who just appeared from the kitchen, grabs my other hand and guides it to her own chest. Stop it! I'm not trying to squeeze Plumeria's breast. I'm not going to squeeze yours either, Daisy. What? When did it get to this? Wow, just wow. Oh my gosh. No, I'm saying that now is not the time for this, okay? Of course. See, now Miss Anzu stopped talking to me again. Great! What else could happen? All there is left her continued stare of contempt. This is seriously bad for my mental health. When I'm trying to figure out how to repair the atmosphere here, Anzu approaches me. Oh, could she possibly be coming to punch me? What? Wow. What? But... Oh no. Okay. My hand is released. However, this is the time my hand is stolen by Anzu, not only one, but both hands. I can only believe that one of my fingers will be snapped. Squish. What? So now we're feeling hers? Huh? The hands that were grabbed by Anzu are then guided to her breast. I feel a soft sensation against the palms of my hands. What exactly is happening here? Why is Anzu putting my hands on her chest? But they are really well balanced, fitting perfectly in my hands. No! You idiot! What are you doing? That's not it! I don't belong to anyone. It's hard to tell if you're angry or not, Plumeria, by the look of your face. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, my encoding is overloading on OBS. Shoot, how's this even happening? Sorry about that, guys. My encoding on OBS is... Oh, panties. Wait, since when we get to that? It was true, she did. She wanted that. Yeah, she is right. She do got a point. Oh, now she realized. Uh-oh. Shit, she's angry. Well, this is... Both my hands are on Anzu's breast. Both my arms are being held captive by Plumeria and Daisy. From an object point of view, what am I doing properly looks very questionable. Ah, wait, this is, well, communication, I mean. What kind of the writing line communication. What kind of writing line? Oh man, she looks really mad. I can practically see the aura of her anger floating around Lupine. Let me guess, we're gonna grab yours next, right? Sure. Faced with Lupine, who has a blue vein pulse on her forehead, all I can do is nod. I have a feeling we're gonna grab hers next. This might be good. Your face looks quite red. Were you stung by an insect, perhaps? No, not exactly. The customer who arrived at our shop was the missionary sent by the Catalia. It seems that he has something to discuss with Veronica and Dahlia and I. Oh dear, now that I look closely, I can see the imprint of a hand. Well, I guess you could say I was in a little fight. The hand-shaped mark on my face is from Lupine. She ended up slapping us, right? After the incident with the breast, I tried to prove my innocence. Yep, I knew it. However, thanks to Daisy's comment of we were deciding on whose breast felt the best, Lupine slapped me straight across the face. You didn't hold back at all when you hit me, did you? I assume it was a lover's quarrel then. Not exactly a lover's quarrel. Oh, I was mistaken. I was convinced that you must have argued with someone close to you. Close to me? By that, he must be implying Lupine and the girls. Lupine is monopolizing my left arm, and Plumeria's is in my right. To make matters worse, Daisy and Anzu are at my shoulders, leaning onto me. Oh, that's... Surprisingly, Veronica's not here. That would have made it bigger. I told you I wasn't squeezing anyone's breasts. Of course, you would say that. Well, sure. What? I don't want to hear that from you, Lupine. Oh, really? Come on. What about before? They say great men have a fondness for great pleasure. May I explain why I visit you today? Oh yeah, we're from the Calais as a missionary. Sorry? Yes, please. I'll get straight to the point. Yeah, I've been invited to the great banquet. The great banquet, why us? Because we are the only ones who have had the pleasure of meeting the new heroes who vanished Bassario. Yep, that was back in Volume 1 when we vanquished him. No, Volume 2, my bad. There are many who want to meet you more than you can imagine. Oh. That includes Lady Calais. Ever since defeating Diablo, she met many people like yourselves. Of course, the most exhausted is Calais' husband. Wow. The husband of the heroes who defeated Diablo, huh? I imagine he must be pretty good with a sword as well. We'll pass the message on to Veronica and Dahlia. When do you need an answer? Let me see. We plan to stay in town for the next few days, so please let us know when you make a decision. Certainly. Then I look forward to hearing from you. Oh, this is gonna be good. I wonder what chapter we're on now. That night, I give the message from the heroine Calais missionary to Veronica and Dahlia. Oh, here they are. Look. Whoop. Yeah, although I gave them the mysterious message, they don't show any sign of enthusiasm. What? You won't? An adventurers gathering, huh? I guess they're going to form a party and go off on a journey just like the time when Anzo was kidnapped. Could you tell from my face? Of course. Really? I guess whatever I'm thinking shows up on my face pretty easily. But you guys are always making ruckus at the shop. She says they won't get too friendly, but all the adventurers that come to the tavern seems friendly enough already. In particular, Veronica even has drink battles with the muscular old adventurers that come around. God, I have so much for yourself. Off hours, huh? Anyway, you're saying it's a kind of information exchange? I get it. For adventurers like Veronica and Dahlia, it sounds like an important event. Damn. I get it. Nonetheless. I don't know that. It's not as if they're asking me to come work in the capital, just requesting that I attend the banquet. Whoops. Had to cut you off there. I don't think that would be the right thing to do. I feel like I should show my face there at least once, and it's not also polite to keep turning down their invitation over and over again. Oh, that is true, but I mean, there's also a fact that I like to see the capital city. According to all the stories I hear from the adventurers, it's a very beautiful place. I like to visit the capital city at least once in my life. I've heard about it in stories, but I've never actually been there myself. It's like that the two of them are comparing the pros and cons of going to either the banquet or the adventurers gathering. Don't worry about me, I'll search for some adventurers who have plans to go to the capital. I'll ask them to take me with them in exchange for being their cook along the way. That's the only option I have. What? Just then, a girl appears in the room with us. It's Flumir. Flumir, what are you doing up at this time of night?
ベロニカ、からかってやるな。
Ah, it's
ご
her
めん
face.
ね。プルメリアって可愛い反応するからついからかいたくなっちゃうのよ。
But how's a tired one?
いえ、大丈夫です。ベロニカさんたちは何を
What? She still wonders.
ひ、み、つ
Of course, it's a secret.
秘密のお話。
Now she's blushing again. Why is her face turning so red? So, what do you need?
そうでした。私そろそろ街を出ようと。
This could make a great plan for
お
me.
別れの挨拶ということか。挨拶というか、
This could mean something. Familiar turns her eyes to me. Somehow I feel as if her face is growing redder and redder. I got a plan.
寂しくなるわね。お国に帰るのかしら。いえ、まずはオートに向かおうと。オートに派遣されている以上、すぐに母国へ帰ることはできないか。大変だな。いえ、これはお仕事ではなくて、個人的に行ってみたいだけで。
Ooh, will it be your first time to the capital as well, Maria?
初めてではないんですけど。旅商人が
So it's her. It's gonna be both of us, I guess. Wow, that means there might be some unusual foods as well. Wow, unusual foods. My desire to go to the capital increased even more. Maybe I can get my hands on some rare ingredients and give them as souvenirs to Lupine and the others, or even think of a new dish for the menu. That's so crazy, it just might work.
思い出したらオートに行きたくなってきたわ。私たちにはやることがあるからな。今回はダメだ。
I understand.
わかってるわよ。
Well, fuck.
ダリアさんたちもどこかに行くんですか？私たちではなくて彼がオートに行くんだ。でも一人で行かせるのは心配でしょ？だから悩んでるの。そうだったんですね。よかったらその
Yes, I sure do. Yes. You mean go together with you, Maria? Yes. Oh, yes, I should. No, that's not what I meant at all. I thought you already had someone who you were traveling with.
私はいつも一人ですから。
I sense a cloud falling over Plummer's face.
でもブルメリアが一緒に行ってくれるなら任せてもいいわね。ほう、ベロニカは真っ先に反対すると思っていたんだな。
Oh man.
まあ魔法の威力だけなら私よりも上かもしれないし。そんなことありません。知識も経験もベロニカさんの方が。ありがとう。でもこういう時は素直に喜んでおく方がいいのよ。
Look at her face. We'll go with her.
ダリア、
This will be the best.
って考えたら大丈夫でしょ。
Hope we can get something on the way.
それもそうだな。彼の剣も悪くないし大丈夫だろう。あら、そうなの？そこらの冒険者かぶれなら複数人いても勝てるぐらいだな。
Are you sure you're not overestimating me?
謙遜するな。君は十分強くなっているぞ。
I never fought with a monster in reality, but maybe that's why I have no reason to sense of my
そ
skill.
れじゃあそういうことでいいわね。
Yes, this is gonna be great. Alright, now we go. A few days later, Plummer and I take off for the city. After Dahlia and Veronica's recommendations, Plummer ends up accompanying me. Lupine and the others were worried, but finally they were satisfied with our arrangement and agreed to let me go. Yes! In exchange, they demanded a huge quantity of souvenirs and presents. Of course. Of course they're going to ask for something like this, guys. Like, this is what they all want. How many times have you been to the capital of Pomeria? Never in the woods. Into the woods. Well, I guess you wouldn't. If someone were to ask me the day I started working at the May Cafe, then I wouldn't be able to answer either. You don't have to apologize. Anyway, how many days will it take us to reach the capital? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I need to situate from yesterday. There was no helping what happened yesterday, right? It didn't bother me, so don't worry. It's okay. Yeah, of course not. Yesterday, a situation occurred when we were staying at the boarding house for the night. It was our second day after leaving the Stray Sheep Tavern. Tori and I had arrived in another city and were thinking of finding a place to stay for the night. However, due to the fact that we have arrived into town so late... one room. One room. It seems that all the rooms for multiple guests were already taken, and we had no choice but to take a small room made for one person. Luckily, the owner was sympathetic to our situation and brought me a blanket since I'd been thinking about sleeping on the floor. However... Bro, she doesn't want me to sleep on the floor, bro. I can sleep on the floor, but... I know it may be painful, but yeah, I've done it before. Pomeria began to insist that to sleep on the floor instead, and since neither of us would budge, we ended up sleeping on the bed together. No, we should get 2 separate rooms today, otherwise you won't be able to relax and sleep. Will you, Pomeria? Anyway, sleeping in separate rooms makes things easier after, right? Don't you have business in the capital? Plus, I plan on going home right after the great banquet is finished. Having separate rooms will make it cheaper in the end. After all, eventually I will have to say goodbye to Pomeria. I'll go back to the city and she'll go to her home country in order to go back to where each of us belongs. Now she looks sad. She just wants us to be together, but yet we all know what's going to happen. Yeah, that's the best. I'm not going to Eurocell Empire, so... Conflicted about what? Conflicted? You mean going back to Eurocell Empire? What, something bad's going to happen? Both Diablo and Bazaar have been defeated, and you healed all the injured, didn't you? I don't think there's any reason to have regrets. Why? Amira is walking alongside beside me with a sad expression on her face. Watching her like this, I can't help but to feel as if I said something wrong. However, no words of comfort occurred to me, and all I could do is walk along silently beside her. Yeah, that must be sad for her. Oh, we're here. Wow. Those are the only words I can manage from the moment I step inside the capital city. I thought the city where the Stray Sheep Tavern is located was pretty big, but it's nothing compared to this city. These houses are not bad at all. I think I saw similar buildings like these somewhere. Seems happy that we arrived safely. Pomeria is looking around the city with a big smile on her face. All traces of sadness I felt from her before have disappeared, which is great. I'm glad we're here, but what should we do now? And this is the end of today's video, everyone. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.